Hello guys, this is Darkness of Pouring Island 7. Today I will share some tips on how to clear Freya hard. Firstly, let's talk about the common problem most people have, and that is trying to clear Freya hard with randoms. Letting them watch this video will give them a more diverse information on the dungeon and how to handle it with your team, or would prevent you from giving your teammates a hard time. So let's start with Stage 1. In Stage 1, I would highly advise to make your team go to the middle and form a circle before initiating the battle with Freya. This tip will help you and your members to know who has the knowledge on where to stand when the second mechanic comes in. It will prevent you guys on repeating the stage countless times when failing second mechanic of Stage 1. Now when the battle starts, there are 3 mini mechanics that you should know. I call them dumping, cat charge, and donuts. Let's start with dumping. So 2 random players will receive a red circle that after the time period will explode around it. If you are one of the players, I would advise to try to move away from DPS just so your teammates wouldn't receive any damage at all. Next will be cat bumps. There will be a time that the 2 cats from both sides will face you and your team. Once that happens, try to dodge the small red lines to prevent getting one-shotted by this mechanic. Lastly, the most complicated mechanic for some players is the donuts. In the donuts, try not to panic and just look for a spot to start your rotation and just walk forward and backward as shown in this video. Now the second mechanic starts at the middle. Try to suggest your members, or can also be you, to cast Radiant Guardian, Zephyr at the middle, and let your priests heal until the yellow circles comes out. After that you will be ready to get the small circles and move onward to the third mechanic, which is the same as the first huge mechanic. Now here you would see there's one member on the left side that did not get his curse lifted, meaning there will be a wipe happening at the middle of the third mechanic. I quickly equipped my Osiris card and hope that the wipe will be at the 5th orb. Getting wiped at the first 4th orb will not make this trick work, as you cannot finish the boss until he does all the orbs on the third mechanic. Another tip is to tell your priest to ready Basilica all time once this problem occurs. Luckily, my priest knows the mechanic, and we've cleared Stage 1 without me using my Osiris illusion card. Now let's move on to the Stage 2. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the basics on this stage, but I have some tips and tricks here that is very helpful on clearing this stage. Now everyone knows about the yellow orb, the black orb, and the bell. The black orb holder will try to drag the dark boss away, while the rest of the team try to kill the yellow boss. Here I will show you how to hold the yellow orb properly. Here you will see I moved at this spot after the bell gets killed, and you will understand why. Now do you see it? When the orb holder stands at that certain spot, you will lure the yellow boss directly to the bell area. When you play the boss here, once the bell comes out, all the lingering spells you casted to the yellow boss will straightly go to the bell and kill it much more quickly. Another note is using pets like Squidget or any other DPS pet while doing bell. You could also ask your warlocks if they could also manually cast their spellbook when it's time for bell. This will help you clear the yellow boss and the bell faster. Once you kill the last bell, you can now rush to the yellow boss like what I did and clear the yellow boss at the side. It's to prevent the dark boss from getting near the yellow boss, since once they are close to each other they get a buff that makes them stronger. Now here you will see how to deal damage with the dark boss, or you're the only one alive at the same time. There are a couple of windows to deal damage, but the one I will do is the most safest for me. So the window I am talking about is the dark donut he casts. Once he casts the dark donut, you have to dash in and deal damage as quickly as possible, and then move out as fast as you can, as he will cast a dark circle around him. Once you master this, just do this for the entirety of the run and you will clear the boss even when you're alone.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Now let's go straight to Stage 3 boss. Personally, this is the easiest out of all the stages, as there are two things you need to understand only. First is at the first boss, which is you cannot let two colors hit each other, or else it will be a team wipe. When you're trying to fight hard mode, the best way here is to bring all the yellow circles inside, which is close to the boss, and bring the dark circles outside. The common problem here is people panic when they receive a circle, or they are locked in a spell, for example casting spellbook. In this stage, try to manual cast your spellbook so that you have more control on whether it is time for you to move or just cast spellbook. In the second boss, there is a pattern on his skills, and knowing that pattern will let you deal as much damage as possible while knowing that you are safe 100% of the time. So at the start of the run on the second boss, you will have to figure out what skill he will cast first. Once you see the first skill, the rest has a pattern already. The first thing the boss will do is either the lasers, the cone, or the small circle around him. If he casts the cone or the small circle, the next skill he will cast is the lasers, and after that will be the dark donut. Sometimes he starts the battle with lasers, after that he will do cone, small circle, and then lasers again. You will see here, once I'm done dodging the lasers, you will notice me rushing in the boss, as I know he will cast a dark donut immediately. You just have to remember here, he always do a dark donut at the end. After that dark donut is the huge mechanic. There are a lot of ways to dodge the damage here. It's either Basilica, Apothecary, or just simply dodging at the correct time. The dodging is the most risky way, but the best way, as you will prevent receiving damage and color. You could also just do the simple way and do the mechanic normally, as shown in the video. Now that's pretty much it for the stages. I let you guys watch the rest of the run. So that's it for the tips and tricks I personally have discovered. If you have any others you might want to add, feel free to add in the comments section. And try to share this around so that everyone has a good idea on how to clear Freya hard easily. Good luck guys and happy gaming!